Hello everyone. So today I'm going to talk about language condition goal generation, a new approach to language grounding in reinforcement learning. So language grounding is the idea that language acquisition is strongly shaped by the way agents behave in the world. And in reinforcement learning, this took the shape of language condition agents. So we can use language to assist agents by providing general knowledge or state representations. But we can also represent goals that are either externally instructed or self-generated. So language is nice because we can express abstract goals. It's much more convenient to ask a robot to go to the kitchen than to give it specific GPS coordinates in the kitchen. Also, it enables systematic generalization, as was shown recently in papers. So, however, there's a problem is that you require language inputs to behave and to train in the environment. And this is in contrast with how children learn. We know that pre-verbal infants already show goal-directed behavior. It's also it requires some kinds of language supervision, which is then incompatible with the new unsupervised training of reinforcement learning agents. Finally, a given instruction only matches a single goal embedding, and that leads to poor behavioral diversity for the resulting policy. So in contrast, we have language-agnostic goal-directed agents that can do some unsupervised training by, for example, targeting images sampled from a generative model, or by targeting states previously reached in their trajectory. And then they will use some kind of distance-based rewards. So we want to get the best of both worlds, and we propose a language condition goal generation. So we have on one side a traditional goal-directed setup with a language-agnostic goal space. And on the other side, we train a goal generator that generates language-agnostic goals, but it is conditioned on a language instruction. So if we have the language goal, go to the kitchen, we might sample specific goals that matches that instruction. So for example, if we are in an image setup, we can sample image of a sink, of an oven, etc. So here we don't anymore require language inputs, and we also generate a diversity of goals for any given instruction. So that leads to behavioral diversity. So now let's look at how particular implementation of this. We consider a pre-trained reinforcement learning agents from a companion paper, and the goal is a bit particular. So it describes spatial relations between pairs of objects. So for example, these bits tell whether two objects are close together, and these ones whether they are above each other. So any state is mapped in that goal space. So we have the agent interact with the social partner, that provides language descriptions of the trajectories, and from this dataset we train a conditional VAE to generate goal configurations from instructions. Once this is trained, we can ask the robot to generate any to perform any instruction, like put green above red. It's going to sample a matching goal configuration and it's going to try to do it. So because we have a set of compatible goals for any instruction, we can try again. So let me tell you what it means. So if we sample the instruction bring red close to green, we might try to first do a tower of 3, and if it fails, we might try to do something else, maybe a pyramid. If it fails again, we might try to do even something else, like a tower of 2 and then the third one close by. In any case, it matches the instruction. So we find different strategies to target the same goal, the same instruction. So as we said, we kind of don't need the language inputs anymore, so we can better model infant learning, and we can also benefit from unsupervised training. On the other side, because we generate a set of goals matching an instruction, we can have a better behavioral diversity. So for a given instruction, many different strategies, many different ways to do this, and we can also have the opportunity to try again to find other approaches to a same problem. So I hope this little presentation piqued your curiosity, and if so, feel free to come have a chat with us. we'll be very interested to discuss all of this with you. Thank you very much.